If the stars were made to worship, so will I.
Week 51, Day 1. And Moses said to them, "Why do you quarrel with me? Why do you test the Lord?" Exodus 17:2 ESV. You shall not put the Lord your God to the test. Deuteronomy 6:16 ESV. And Jesus answered him, "It is said, you shall not put the Lord your God to the test." Luke 4:12 ESV. It's Monday. We look now at an amazing Old Testament event that foreshadows our salvation, sanctification, and healing, and provides the perfect context to discuss the role of modern medicine in the healing of believers. Awesome, right? The children of Israel have miraculously escaped the Egyptians and are now headed to Mount Sinai, passing through a desert, wilderness, but enjoying the blessing of their gracious God who provides manna from heaven for them to eat and water for them to drink. Exodus 15:27. Yet surprisingly, or not, remember what we said about God's grace being ineffective if there's no forgiveness of sin, they won't rest in this provision. In Exodus 17, they get thirsty again, and instead of resting and trusting and waiting on the Lord, they demand from and question and test the Lord. Give us water that we may drink, verse 2. They wanted a miracle on demand, in essence saying, if you're really God, then make water appear out of nothing. Make it come out of these rocks around us, if you can. They were putting God to the test, and that's a big deal to God, as we'll see. But first, this great, loving, long-suffering God of ours does exactly what his children had asked. And the Lord said to Moses, "Go up before the people, take in your hand your rod, and behold, I will stand before you there on the rock, and you shall strike the rock, and water will come out of it, that the people may drink." And Moses did so, verses 5 and 6. Seems like no big deal, huh? But trust me, it's a big deal, this putting God to the test. Note the opening verses from Deuteronomy and Luke. This concept would come up time again and again, once with Moses and once with Jesus. And it comes up with us believers on a daily basis, this testing of the Lord. It was such a significant event that Moses renamed the place where it occurred, and he called the name of the place Massah, to test, and Meribah, to quarrel, because they tested the Lord by saying, "Is the Lord among us or not?" Verse 7. I think that's the key thing, as the Lord was among them, very much among them. For that rock was a startling symbol of a person, of the greatest person who ever lived, of the rock. More tomorrow.